The most expensive mistake you can make on a new ship like MSC World America or World Europa isn't picking the wrong excursion, it's falling for the marketing of the new. Cruise lines count on the excitement of a brand new haul to create a financial fog. They want you to see the record-breaking slides and the 20-plus bars and stop asking what each of those experiences actually costs per deck. Because when you sail without a plan, you aren't just a passenger, you're a profit center for the cruise line's revenue algorithms. You are the liquid reserve they use to hit their margins. Today, we are performing a cost audit of MSC World America. We're going to look past the beautiful ship tour and dive into the actual math of the decks to ensure your bucket list trip isn't ruined by the new ship tax. I'm Ed. While the cruise lines are busy selling the dream, we're busy calculating the reality. We are a community of strategic travelers who refuse to let ghost fees or hidden algorithms spoil a vacation. If you want to stay ahead of the curve and keep your hard-earned money in your pocket, hit subscribe and join the crew. To understand world-class ships, you have to understand that the ships are a vertical economy. MSC categorizes their cabins into experiences, and that clarity starts before you even put down a deposit. If you book Bella, you are entering the ultimate value tier. But here is the analyst's expectation flip. Bella is for the minimalist. You don't get to choose your cabin location, only the type, like inside or balcony. On a ship this size, a bad cabin location doesn't just mean a long walk. It can mean being located directly under the 24-hour world promenade, where the noise of 6,000 passengers becomes your nightly soundtrack. Fantastica is the baseline for most of us. It removes the stress of where you'll sleep and includes limited room service. You are paying a small premium to choose your location, and on a ship with this much vertical noise, that isn't a luxury, it's a strategic necessity for your peace of mind. World-class ships are divided into distinct zones. Decks 6 through 8 are what I call the transaction zone. This is where the specialty restaurants, the World Galleria, and the high-pressure sales happen. The World Promenade is stunning, but it is designed to keep you in a state of financial static. Every turn is an impulse upsell. However, you can beat the house if you master the included options. Between the main dining room and the street food concepts on the world-class ships, there are plenty of $0 options. These are your logic choices. If you want to splurge on butcher's cut or kaito sushi, do it with intent. Prepay before you board, so it's a chosen expense, not a surprise on your final folio. Let's talk about the math they don't show you in the brochure, the ghost fee. Because World America is the flagship for the North American market, the price points for individual items are higher than you might see in the Mediterranean. When you see a $16 specialty cocktail on Deck 8, that isn't the price. With the mandatory 18% service charge, that drink is actually $18.88. On a 7-night sailing, those convenience taxes on daily drinks and specialty meals can add up quickly, even $300 or more in unexpected spend for a couple. If you plan on enjoying the great bar options, the Premium Extra Bundle is your best defense. By paying up front, you are opting out of the ghost fee algorithm entirely. You are deciding once so you can enjoy always. Finally, we have to audit the Yacht Club on world-class ships. This is the ship within a ship, and it is the only way to achieve a 100% predictable economy. When you look at the price difference between an Aria suite and the Yacht Club, the sticker shock is real. But you have to look at the math differently. You're not paying $2,000 more for a butler. You're paying to never open your folio and wonder what happened. That's the real math. The Yacht Club includes the top-tier drink package, the fastest Wi-Fi, and access to a dedicated premium restaurant where the ghost fee noise simply doesn't exist. For the luxury seeker, you move straight into a tier where the system begins to work for you, removing the newcomer tax before you even board. Mastering the ship's vertical economy is about more than just protecting your bottom line. It is about reclaiming the mental space that a vacation is supposed to provide. When you have successfully neutralized the threat of ghost fees and convenience taxes through strategic planning, the friction of the corporate funnel effectively disappears. Now that you're ready to book, make sure you have the proper status with MSC by checking out this video to see exactly how to submit your credentials to get that head start before you board. Let's get the math out of the way so you can get back to the travel. I'll see you in the next one.